Hey everyone, it's Fallen, back with Fire Emblem 7 Part 14. So last time, we finally got to start Eliwood's story, and we got to see just a little bit of what's been going on. His father's missing, and we're off on a mission basically just to go and try and find him in the knights that were with him in his company as he disappeared. So let's go ahead and just jump right on back into it.
After speaking with the village magistrate, Eliwood and company set their sights on Laos. The road from Fire to Laos passes through Santa Ruz. Eliwood suspects his father must have visited Santa Ruz en route to Osha. Eliwood arranges a meeting with the local ruling lord to see what he can learn. Birds of a feather. What? Eliwood is here?
Yes, he has set up camp on a hill south of here. He seeks permission to enter Santa Ruz. He seeks an audience with you.
Could it be? Do you think Eliwood's come to ask of his father? If that's the case, I know not what to tell him.
Tell him you know nothing, let him be on his way.
Yet, I know young Eliwood well. His father Albert and I are old friends. I've no children of my own, and I've always treasured Eliwood. I do not believe I could look him in the eye, and I could not lie to him. I couldn't.
We've no choice then. Let us chase the boy away. If you do not speak with him, you need tell no lies.
Wait, do you mean to harm Eliwood?
Not harm. Frighten. A scratch or two will leave no scars. He will run home to Foray and be done with his adventure. He is, after all that Foray has left.
Instead of entering Laos with such a small group, we should meet up with Marquis Santa Ruz and request his assistance. I see the sense in that. It's a good plan, Fallen.
Truly so. I tell you again, I'm pleased to have you with us. Lord Hellman? He's not only my father's friend, I've known him since I was a child. I'm sure that he'll help us.
What? Lord Eliwood, beware! Noble sires. Sirs. Almost for a poor villager? Poor villager? You look nothing like an honest man. Clear the road. Step quickly, or...
Step quickly. Good advice. Maybe it should you who should follow it.
What?
Someone wants that boy an early grave. It's a shame if you ask me, but he'll die here today. Come on, boys. Earn your keep.
Here we go again, eh, Fallen? Just like old times. Seems our fates are bound. Natalie? Oh, she's still in Foray. I'm working for you this time, so she's not too worried. God, my axe, Fallen.
Okay. So I don't know if I really mentioned this before in the previous part, but Marcus is what they call a Yagan or Jagan archetype, and once I'm finished with this dialogue, I'll explain what that means.
You look like you've some experience with battle. No need to conceal it. I fought many a battle in my time, I assure you. Let me tell you one thing about combat, though. The most important thing is technique. If you know skill, you'll rarely strike your enemy. My instructor gave me this secret book long ago. It will improve the fighting prowess of the one who reads it. I'm too old to make use of it, so why don't you take it?
Secret book. So that's in this game, that is a stat booster that increases skill by 2 points, if I remember right. But Marcus is a Yagan archetype, and what that means is, back in the very first Fire Emblem game, there was a character called Yagan, or Jagan, however you want to pronounce it, and he starts off, pre-promoted, just like Marcus, like this, with, decent bases, enough for him to really one-shot anything on the map, really. And so it was the job of the Yagan character to help make some of the maps at least a little bit easier, and do what they could to basically how to word it. Basically, just help guide you and the main character Marth of the game to make sure that you didn't wind up like dying like some sort of premature or early death because you didn't have units that could take care of anything else.
It's really important to trust your companions, yes? If you have a boon companion fighting at your side, you'll feel stronger and more confident. Who do I think would make good companions for whom? Well, I'm a fortune teller, so I could do a reading, but...
So, Yagen characters are always, they are overpowered for the first few chapters, and if you think of, like, Awakening, and also, I guess, technically, Fates as well, both Gunter and Frederick were your Yagen characters. Frederick was an absolute beast in early game, kind of fell short in the late game, but yeah, basically that's the archetype that he was. We don't need vulneraries. But their whole point is just to help if you really truly need help. They will help you in whatever way you possibly can get them, you know, out there with the problem that people have with them is finding a good balance, because everybody wants, you know, to use a Yagen character just because they're so ridiculously powerful. But the problem with that is, since they're pre-promoted, they don't get a lot of experience, like hardly any at all. So then it becomes more of a problem, because now you're kind of screwing yourself over in a way, because your Yagen character is getting every single one of the experience points that's been, you know, thrown out, and you and your, you know, your better characters, or the ones that could be better than your Yagen character at the end of the day, are now nowhere near as good as they should be. So you have to find a way to use Yagen characters to your advantage while also not giving them too much experience, so that everyone can level up and be good units in the end game. I saw them, I did. About a month ago. Marquis Ferret and his men passed right through here. They've all gone missing, haven't they? Group as strong as that just up and vanishing. Couldn't have been bandits, but I don't believe it. Must have been... Gosh, anyway. I didn't mean to skip that. The world's become a dangerous place, it has. Alright, so... Dorcas here. But that's always the biggest worry, really, in any Fire Emblem game. It's just making sure that you are giving everyone a pretty equal amount of experience, to the best of your ability, anyway. Can you reach? So I'm gonna put Barter here. Ooh, actually, you know what? That's a really good idea. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go here, hopefully. Ooh, actually, they have a lot of good stuff here. So I'm gonna buy one of these. An iron axe for... I'll have to get the Dorcas's iron axe later. Trade you. Honestly, I might give that to Eliwood. I don't know. We'll wait. We'll wait a little bit longer and we'll see. And you here, Chopin.
Bah! You put up a good fight for a pampered noble pup. It's time for me to go up and finish him off.
Okay. That's good. Barter hit. Level up. Let's see if he gets a good level up. No. Not at all. Dang it. Oh, that's the thing that really bites, I swear. Oh, cool, he doubles. Nice. Can you get a good level up, please? Well, I mean, speed. He could use speed, but he's gonna need strength to become viable. I mean, this is normal mode, so it shouldn't be that bad. How many are there? This looks... And this is why I absolutely love this chapter. because we already get introduced to our next lord.
Hey, what's going on over there? Looks like some rough business. You, soldier. Are you just gonna stand there and watch?
Who do you think you are? This is Santa Rus. What occurs here is no affair of any foreign lordling.
I believe I'm gonna have to disagree with you. You see, the man you're attacking happens to be a friend of mine.
A friend? What?
Ugh. Ah. Sorry, but I'm in a hurry.
Okay, good. We actually do get a healer. Nice. Oh, wait, no. She doesn't appear in this chapter. She comes later.
Ew, that's terrible. I love violence.
Nicely done, my lord. You're a fighter born.
I cannot condone resorting to force so quickly. Chastise me later, Oswin. First, we deal with these brigands. Come, we must help Eliwood. Help Eliwood? Sounds like a convenient excuse for more violence. Oswin? Yes, I'm coming. Matthew.
Sorry.
Take Sarah and find some place to hide.
What? With Sarah?
No, I'm going with you.
You are not. You'll slow us down.
Oh, how rude.
Oswin, let's go.
But yeah, I love Hector. He's by far one of my favorite characters. Okay, so make sure. Okay, this guy's not gonna be going anywhere. I'm gonna have Barter probably take this nearly alone. I'm gonna probably send Lowen over here with his sword, just so it's there. That way we have somebody else at least getting ready for these guys. That way Barter doesn't just die there. Because I can see it happening. That should be fine. Did you... I forget. I think he has a vault around him. Yeah, he does. I'm gonna move you just in range. Heal you up. And let's get Marcus up here. Alright, so let's see what we can do. Oh, dang it. I really wanted him to kill that archer. So, here's one of the reasons, though, I really, really like Hector. So, he comes with the wolf beal, which is an amazing axe. You don't want to use it too much because there's only one of it in the entire game. But it's good against infantry units and does more damage. But here's the reason I really like him. It doesn't look like he has the greatest of bases on the onset. But by the end of my playthrough, without any stat boosters, he maxed strength, skill, was like 3 or 4 away from maxing out his speed. And I think he nearly maxed out his defense. Like, he becomes so ridiculously good. I absolutely love Hector when it comes to just as a unit. He's an absolute monster. Whatever. That's what I mean, right there. Literally already crit. Oh, I gotta turn their animations on. Are you gonna double? No, you aren't. Alright, Lowen, let's get a good level up. Come on. That's a good one. Okay. That is fine. Okay. Now, I don't know if that... I don't think the bow guy can get down there to us. Nope, he's gonna attack Osman. Alright. So... real quick, I need to turn on their animations. Okay, they're up here. Okay. So, let's see. So, we've got these guys now. So, I think what I'm gonna try and do anyway... we'll see if he hits. I don't think he will, but we'll try. Okay, he got it. That's good. Alright, so I'm gonna throw you on here. with your Iron Lance now. Oswin. One thing I'll say about Oswin, one reason I really like him is in the early game, he's a really nice defensive wall. Like he's kind of, he's like a, I don't know how I would really describe it perfectly, but he's I would say he's just under what you would consider a Jagan character. Like he's really close without actually being one, if that makes sense. He comes in at level 9, which is, you know, like not super, he's not like a pre-promote or anything, but he still comes in at a high enough level that he's leveled up more than anybody else, and he has, you know, really good bases, 13 strength and 13 defense, so he can really tank a lot of stuff without taking a lot of people's experience, if that makes sense. Alright, we'll leave Marcus down here just to make sure that these guys coming through are, you know, not gonna kill anybody. And we'll bring Eliwood down here too, because I know that I'm gonna want to give him experience. Oh, and a 3% crit for Lowen. Man, I think, I can't remember, was it him that was getting low percentage criticals in the last chapter too? I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh my god! What? Alright, calm down, Lowen. Jeez. Good lord. I was not expecting him to low percentage critical twice. Those were good rolls. Alright, I'm gonna get him out of there. He got a good bit of experience. Eliwood, I need to heal up before, because there's no way in this world he is gonna be able to take both of those shots. He's close though. I'll have you go ahead and just kill. And you still get a lot of experience for being level 9. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna move Dorcas up here and visit.
The Marquis who leads Santaris is Lord Helman. He doesn't ask for much, and he's a nice enough fellow. I wouldn't call him weak, but he's more of a follower than a leader. Lately, he's been meeting with Marquis Laos quite a lot. I hope nothing bad comes of it, but...
Just giving us more hints as to what's going on, really. Okay, so I want to give Hector that Iron Axe, because for him, you really don't want to waste that Wolf Beetle. Because, again, it's a really helpful axe, and it can really... I lost my train of thought there for a moment. It can really just come in handy in, like, in a tight spot. Like, it's just a really, really nice one. And I don't like losing it if I don't have to. There we go. Alright. Good experience. Now he's gonna get attacked by that archer. He actually would have survived both attacks. Looking at it. Alright, so I'm gonna take a look at this guy. He's probably got a steel axe. Yeah. So he does 22 damage to Eliwood's, like, what, 5 defense? Yeah. So, oof. 17 damage. Thank God he wouldn't double, but man, that'll hurt so bad. And, wow, and Eliwood isn't gonna double either. Oof. We're gonna have to be careful who we send over there. I really want Hector to be able to get some more experience. Do this. I'm gonna give Dorcas that Iron Axe that I bought. Start moving Oswin. Let me make sure there's no other... Okay, I just want to make sure there's no other, like, villages or something that I might miss. Okay, I want to get rid of this archer as soon as possible. I just don't need any other extra enemies. Okay. Level up once in speed. Just give me another speed level up. Yes! Okay, wow, that was a fantastic level up. Woo! I'll take that. Alright, so now I'm not too worried. This guy shouldn't really be too much of a problem anymore, because I think Eliwood now doubles him. So, that should be good. Put this. Alright. Yep, he doubles him, so he doesn't have a high chance to hit, which is great. So we'll do 18 damage. That'll leave us with 14 left to do. Can you? You've got a decent chance. We'll try. We'll try.
Curses, what are you waiting for? Let me show you how you boys how it's done.
Nice. All right. I'll take it. All right. Let's have Lowen then. We'll have Lowen take care of this guy. Or not take care of, but attack him, rather. Okay, 100% chance to hit. That should do it then. Good, missed. Nice. Actually, I should have used the iron sword. Kind of mad at myself that I didn't.
Oh, this was not so easy as it seemed.
Full level up? Really close. Ooh, weapon level increase though. That's good. Alright, so everyone else though, we're pretty much done here. I think I'll give this kill to Lowen, just because he's already here. Is he on a mountain? I think he is on that mountain. Yeah, that's why he's so hard to hit. I'll go here, and then I'm gonna move Lowen right here. No reason to do that. We'll just let him come to us. Move you out of the way, and he's not gonna attack Marcus, so... There we go. And he 3% crit again. Oh my god. Alright. Decent level up. Alright, more speed. I can do with more speed. I really want some strength level ups, though.
Is that all of them?
Hector, where did you come from?
Well met, Eliwood.
Yes, but what are you doing here?
You wound me.
How do you mean?
You're looking for your father, right? Why didn't you send word?
Your brother was just named Marquis Osha. He's going to be very busy setting up his court council. Lord Uther must need your support. You are his brother, after all.
My brother's not so weak. Oh, he has mentioned some things in public, but he knew exactly what I was planning, and he let me go.
Is that so? Well then, it would be unwise to refuse his kindness. It does me good to see you, Hector. Thank you.
Think nothing of it. You know Oswin, don't you?
Oh, you... I mean, I guess I kind of worded that right.
Well met, Eliwood.
Is it good? It is good to see you again as well, Oswin. So you came as well?
Yes, Lord Uther was worried about Lord Hector traveling alone. I've been ordered to keep a close eye on him.
Of course. Good to have you with us.
Lord Hector, why didn't you tell me the fight was done?
I apologize for the interruption. I couldn't restrain her any longer. Are these your companions, Hector?
Oh, yes, I suppose they are. One might have hoped for better, but...
That was uncalled for. I can't believe you said that. Matthew, did you hear what he said about you?
Me? He was talking about you. Hector, why didn't you introduce us?
The noisy one is Sarah. Believe it or not, she's a cleric.
Yes, I'm Sarah. I'm Sarah, my lord. Pleased to meet you.
And that's Matthew. He does a lot of sneaking around.
My lord? Sneaking around? Well, I gather information, open doors, chests, and such. I've got nimble fingers. That sounds like a lot of thieves' work.
Well, don't let it worry you.
But
This journey, I suspect, will be harder than you imagine. You may have to accept things like this if you want to survive.
what is it, Hector? Do you know something?
Nothing specific, just rumors abound. The League of Assassins from Byrne has been moving around Elysia. Experienced bounty hunters and mercenaries are vanishing.
That reminds me. One of the men who attacked us said something odd.
What was it? Lord Eliwood, if I may. Marcus, good to see you! Oh, Lord Hector, it's been far too long. Your assistance is greatly appreciated. Come now, Marcus, no need for such formalities. Tell me what you heard. Of course, the apparent leader of that gang of thugs. He indicated that someone was watching Lord Eliwood, that someone needed him dead. That is troubling. Actually, a captain of the guard was watching the fight when we arrived. He was a knight of Santa Ruz, and yet he just stood there and let a lord be attacked. I think he was planning on seeing you die.
So, Fallen, what do you think? You might be right. Something may have happened to Lord Hellman, too. Come, we must hurry to the castle.
Eliwood, who is this?
This is Fallen. I required tactical aid in the search for my father, and...
Oh, I see. So this is who directed the battle plan back there, hmm? You know, Fallen, you're very young. We've many strategists in Osha, but none so young. Eliwood, are you sure about this one?
Fallen is a student of military strategy, but we've received nothing but sound advice so far. Fallen has my trust.
Alright, I suppose I shall witness your fighting skills firsthand. Well met, Fallen.
Hello, how have you been, Fallen? Eh? My secret revealed? Oh, that. Yes, it's true. My guise as a common thief was but a ruse. I've served House Osha for some time as a spy of sorts. Surprised? Well, regardless, it looks like I'll be traveling together, or we'll be traveling together again. Here's to our mutual survival.
Eee! Fallen, is it really you? It's been far, far too long. You missed me, didn't you? Of course you did. I knew it. Didn't I tell you before? I'm in the employ of Osha, Lycia's ruling territory. I'll be here to help you just like before. Aren't you lucky?
Oh, we're so overjoyed. Alright, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and end it there. But before I do, let's go ahead and go to the question of the video. So, with E3 coming, around the corner here in the next, I think, pretty much the next month, I want to say. Barring that actually any information comes out at E3 about the new Fire Emblem for the Switch, what are your hopes for the new Fire Emblem Switch game? We haven't heard anything on it. Everyone's really, really hoping that we just hear something at E3. But what are some things that you would want to see done in this next new Fire Emblem game that's being put on a home console, which is a first since the Tellius games. I'm pretty sure it's the Tellius games anyway. The games that Ike is from. One thing that I'm hoping is that if they're really, really dead set on throwing child units in again, that they do it right this time. Like, you can't ride off of the success of Awakening forever. Like, you have to do something different. And I know Awakening's biggest thing was the fact that you could marry and have all the children from, spoilers if you've never played Awakening, but have all the children from the future come back and aid you. I know that was a big staple, but you can't keep doing things like that and bullcrapping your way into a story with these child units, just like Fates. Like, yes, I guess it was something, but they just really threw those stupid deep realms in there just so that the child units could be a thing again, which is so stupid in my opinion. Like, they need to be done right. What I hope is that if they are going to do child units again, that it be a generation system, that, the war first takes place in the first generation and then it jumps to the next one. Something like that, because if I remember right, it's either Thracia or Fire Emblem. like Genealogy of the Holy War. I can't remember which one it is that spans generations. It might be both, for all I know. But, you know, I know a lot of people really like those games. You know, even a lot of people, you know, a lot of mainstream fans that have come from Awakening have never played it. You know, to me, that system sounds really cool, that you can just have generations and generations of people going one by one and just, you know, having this variety of people. I want to see something like that done. I want to see something creative done with this next one. And there's a lot more things, you know, that can be done on the Switch. Like, we've got games like Breath of the Wild on the Switch now. You know, where, I mean, Breath of the Wild launched on the Switch. That's like its first launch title. You have this amazing console. I want to see something creative done, and I want to see a game look as beautiful as Warriors did, but even better done. Because Warriors, obviously, no one really considers it a mainstream Fire Emblem game, but man, were the visuals stellar. The character models, the designs, animations, everything looked fantastic, and I want to see something look just as fantastic, if not even more, in this new Fire Emblem game. But let me know what you guys think, what your opinions are. What are some, maybe some sort of systems you want to see in the new Fire Emblem game, something that you see returned, something new, whatever the case may be. Just let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!